Hello friends, and welcome back to our homestead. Today is a very exciting day because I'm installing my bee nucs into their hives. See, I picked those nucs up a couple days ago. As you probably know, all of my bees perished over the winter months, which is very sad, and we need to replenish them with new live bees. And I picked them up a couple of days ago, but I could not install them on the same day because it was, many different reasons people have. Mine, I was just too busy with the Easter weekend, too many preparations before Easter Sunday. So what I did was I prepped everything ahead of time to make my life easier. And what did I do? So all of those hives with the dead bees, I had to be removed, cleaned, and I don't use any chemicals for cleaning. Instead, I just use a scraper to remove all the old wax from the frames, from the inner hives, from inner cover, outer cover, all of that. Remove any debris, remove any old wax, propolis that might be stuck. And then all of the bee frames, I like to put in the freezer for a couple of weeks. Freezing them helps to kill any kind of pathogens that might be on those frames before I use them again. I saved some empty bee frames and some frames that even had some honey and syrup on them to feed them now in a spring. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. But also I like to disinfect the bee hives, the supers, with blowtorch, propane blowtorch. I asked my husband to help me with that task, and he torches them on the inside, helping to disinfect them as well. And that's also a good way to disinfect all of the beekeeping tools as well, to make sure that we're not carrying old disease from previous seasons, okay? Or if you, buying used equipment, same thing, it needs to be disinfected. We don't use any chemicals, just the natural ways. All right, so then I assembled the entire hive from the bottom up, everything that needs to go into my super where the nucs will be residing. When I pick up the nuc, it already has 5 frames, and then I'm adding extra frames to make a complete one super, okay, with 10 frames. I'm gonna do 10 frames this season. Okay, so I sealed everything off, making sure that while it's sitting and being ready for me, that other bees from other places don't come and discover all of this honey that's stored up in there right now, the feed, the spring feed, and we don't want any thievery to happen. So I sealed off all of the exits, any possible way for other bees to get in while I was waiting for my new nuc to arrive. When the nuc arrived, I brought it to the place where they will be residing, and I put them right on top. See how they're sitting right on top of the hive where they will be living, and I just secure them so they don't get blown away on a windy night. And today I'm actually going to be installing them. I'm also using a new Beekeeper suit, and let me tell you why I'm doing it. So in the past, I had a bee suit that had, a separate suit and the hat. So this is a beekeeping hat that was separate from my suit. And these 2 strings I would put under my arm and wear it over. But what happened was, and also the gloves that I used were leather gloves, but they were short, so they would only go to my wrist. And what happened was, last season, I had a really angry hive, and that hive attacked me. I had, my body looked like it was all black, covered with bees. They were all over me, and they started crawling under the hat, from my chest, from my back, under the hat into my face, and I got bitten pretty badly. So from that point on, I am no longer using a suit that has a separate hat from the suit. Now I got myself a new one, and if you're interested to buy one as well, I'm gonna leave you guys a link where I got it from, so you can check it out for yourself as well. So this time it's attached and all zips up all together. Okay, just like this. See how it's attached together? And I'm just gonna zip it up, and there's no chance for the bees to enter anywhere at all. Okay, no chance of entering anywhere at all. And everything is going to be tucked in, everything's going to be zipped up, and that's it. And now, like I said, no chance for the bees to enter anywhere. And the gloves are going to be long gloves, so no way they can again come and bite my arms, my wrists at all. Okay, so that's my new suit. I'm just so excited about it. I wanted to share with you. So let me bring you and show you how I'm going to be installing a nuc. It's pretty simple method, but Papa taught me, who is my mentor. He's teaching me old ways of beekeeping, so that's exactly what I'm doing as well. And I'm going to show you the way he taught me to install a new nuc into a hive. Okay, so these guys waited for me for 2 days. Their little door is open. They were able to fly in and out. But now I'm going to put them into the hive. And it's important that it's the same geographical location where they're going to be living. Okay? So let me put them to the side now. Nice and heavy. So like I said, I already have 5 frames in here, and I'm gonna add the new 5 frames inside. Can you guys see me okay? I hope so. So what I'm gonna do with an empty frame, I have some sugar water here, 1 to 1, and I'm just gonna lightly spray them. This will invite them to come and investigate these frames. I'm just gonna, so this one has already a lot of syrup on it, so I'm just gonna spray in the edges, and it's gonna go here as well. This frame has some honey on it, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna scrape it lightly, break it up, so also that will invite the bees to come and investigate. Okay, I'm gonna put the honey ones on the edges. See, just like that. I'm just gonna scrape. That's how my papa taught me. That's how I'm doing it. Okay, this one has a little syrup on it. I will spray the edges. And this will invite the bees to come and say hello and start working on them. Same thing with this. There's a lot of syrup left here. I'm just going to break it all up where it is capped. Again, this will invite the bees, and this will feed them as well. Okay? Because they were stressed from traveling, okay, being in a delivery truck. this. I'm gonna put it on the edge for them. All right, and then let's open up and to see what's inside of this nuke. Okay, so I'm gonna put these frames to the side that have honey a little bit for them to eat, a little syrup. Let's open them up and let's take a look. Hello guys, how are you? Oh my goodness, they already built so much comb everywhere. They're very active. And I'm gonna put them right inside. Wow, full of brood. Very nice, full of brood. That means the queen is working. Again, beautiful amount of brood everywhere. Very nice. They're already bringing some honey. Very nice. A lot of brood, a lot of honey already. This one has a mostly syrup, just syrup. Okay, that's good. Need to just push them inside a little bit. Alright, and I'm going to put the feeder on them. So I'm going to feed them. There's still a lot of bees left inside. So I'm just going to put them in the front, allow them to come into their house, enter their house. So I'm going to leave it right in front of the hive. I'm going to put the feeder down on an inner cover. So I'm just going to put little sticks just to elevate it a little bit. And I'm going to give them some sugar water. gonna put a shallow box now. And put the outer cover. I'm gonna close the entrance, allowing only the small entrance to be open right now. Okay, so the entrance is open, everything is closed up. As always, I'm gonna put something on top to protect it from flying away and to insulate them for the nighttime. It's still cold at nighttime. And I'm gonna put some bricks on top as always. Just like this. That's all she wrote.